Hi, I'm Blainton, and this evening I'm at RULH High School's MCJROTC's Marine Corps birthday ceremony. And the guest of honor at this evening's festivities is LtCol Aixa. Good evening, Lieutenant Colonel, and welcome to Ripley.
Good evening, and thank you.
Can you tell us a little bit about your background and what made you interested in making the armed forces your career?
So interestingly enough, I do not have a very good love story about why I came into the military. Honestly, I come from a poor background. My mom worked in hospital administration. My father was a Chicago police officer. So I honestly just needed money for school. I went to college. I went to Loyola University for a year after I graduated high school. And a recruiter approached me, told me about the Illinois Veterans Grant that was available. And so that's why I actually joined. However, as soon as I joined, I fell in love with the institution. I fell in love with what the Marine Corps represented, and it's been 28 and a half years since.
That's great. What is one of your most memorable experiences in the Marine Corps?
So one of my most memorable experiences has to do, I think, with several different experiences throughout my life, but it encompasses the same action. And that's when other individuals that I have had an opportunity to work with or maybe cross paths with have come up to me and told me that the reason that they have stayed in the military or the reason that they have made some choices within the military has been because of the example that they felt I have made for them. So seeing a woman doing certain things within the Marine Corps or seeing a Latina achieving certain ranks or opportunities in the Marine Corps kind of paved the way for their decisions and they themselves staying in and putting forth the effort to continue forward.
What advice do you have for our high school students who are planning on entering the armed forces after graduation?
Well, first and foremost, I'll tell any individual, especially those coming out of high school that make the decision to serve their country, because this is an all-volunteer force, is thank you, because it's a pretty courageous decision for those who choose to do so. And the best advice that I could give them is to enjoy it. Don't take it so seriously that you forget to enjoy the opportunity that the military service provides you, the education, the training, the experience, and if you do nothing else, take advantage of the travel. If you don't travel because of work, at least when you're on your liberty and off-duty time, take the opportunity to travel around the world.
That's nice. What are your plans after the Marine Corps?
So after the United States Marine Corps, I would like to take a small little break, maybe 3 to 6 months, and do some traveling around the world myself. And then after that, I'd like to give back to the community, honestly. Maybe get involved with some nonprofit organizations, do a little bit more volunteer work that I haven't had the opportunity to do later on in my Marine Corps career. Earlier in my Marine Corps career, I did do far more volunteer work than I have probably in the last 10 years. So I'd like to give back to the community and do a whole lot of that. That's
really great. Thank you, Lieutenant Colonel, for taking the time to speak with me, and I will let you go back to the dinner.
Thank you all very much.
For Spectrum Channel 4, I'm Blainton.